here I am again. So, my roommate didn't come back that night. He never let me know. He is gone again. He came back Friday. It is now. Or did he come back Thursday? I can't remember. He came back Thursday night at 9. He left Wednesday at 4. He was gone for over 24 hours and didn't let me know. Which means I started panicking and thinking maybe something had happened to him. Never let me know until he came home. Is at his parents again, trying to find money so he can go to Japan, but there's no work right now. His job might be opening up soon, but my province, if you haven't guessed, I live in Saskatchewan. I live in a really weird province, and they want to open it up in the next month or so. They want to open it back up, and I don't think that's a good idea. I think we're gonna see a second wave hit this province really hard. Because we barely got hit in the first one, but they're gonna open up hairdressers and dentists and everything next week, and people from other provinces are going to come to this one and try and get services, and they're going to bring the virus. They're also opening up golfs and boating, and then on the 19th they want to open up some retail services. I don't know if that includes his work, and then they want to open up bars and restaurants. I fully think this is a bad idea. I don't think it's going to go well. I think this is going to cause the virus to come back and hit harder, and we're already getting cases going up ever since they announced that they were thinking that they were going to lift restrictions. So, but I live in a very conservative province, and I think the main aspect is getting people off of CERB and making money again, because CERB is, kind of like, it's not free money, because it's my tax dollars, but my roommate might be going back to work, so he wants to make money to go to Japan this summer, which is cool, because he totally promised to do that with me, and I guess he lied about it. He's now spending about 4 days of the week at his parents' house. I just want to ask him, be like, why are you here? You spend 3 days here, and you spend most of your time at your parents' house. Like, what's the point? That's clearly where you want to be. Why are you here? But I can't say it. I can't. I don't know why. I can't say it. And my mom pointed out, she's like, you just gotta go. Like, clearly it's just hurting you, so. Going to my parents tonight for the first time in like a month. I'm debating if I should just start casually dating again. And not, like, say I'm not here for hookups or like anything serious. I'm just wanting to hang out with people and maybe go on a few dates and just have fun. And maybe something comes from it, maybe something doesn't. I don't know. But I don't think it's fair, because I really don't want to be seeing people if I know If he changed his mind, I'd drop them. I wouldn't say I've been having suicide attempts, but I have been self-harming to the point that I just I don't care if it kills me. I am having a talk with my doctor tomorrow about getting put on antidepressants. I made that call. Just a telephone call. I don't know if she can really do anything. Just like 10 minutes. I'm just gonna tell her, like, I'm not good. I'm not good at all. And I need something. Because at this point, just... I think I'm gonna buy a PlayStation camera and I'm just gonna start streaming on Twitch. I mean, I have nothing else to do, and it gives me a reason to put on my makeup and put on clothes for the day if I have a camera. Not that anybody's gonna watch. One of the things they said is if you're trying to get started on Twitch, you should have your friends come and join your chat and watch, because it boosts you up in the algorithm for people to watch you. Which is funny. I don't have any friends. I had to call the suicide hotline again. I've reached out to a few friends, and the thing that sucks is that so many of my friends are like, at this point it's your fault, and I get it. It is. I'm not trying to say it's not. My problem is I just want one of my friends to be mad. I want one of my friends to be mad with me and just be like, you deserve better. He's treating you awful. He's a piece of shit. But no, they're all just saying, this is your fault. And I get that. I'm not looking for that. I just want one person to just yell about how he's a piece of shit with me. And to be willing to say that to him and not just talk to me. I wish I had a friend who was willing to, like, if they saw me, be like, you're a big piece of shit. What you did to her was awful. But none of my friends will do that. And I don't know if that means I don't know what that means. Things are just getting really hard and they're getting really bad, and I'm really scared. And I have no one I can talk to. I'm talking to my ex. Not my ex I had when I was a kid. It's been like 10 years. But we're just chatting. Because we met in a place for when teenagers tried to kill themselves. And just chatting. And I've told him my problems, and he's giving me advice, and I appreciate it. I'm trying to make more friends. I downloaded Bumble, and I've decided, like, okay, I gotta try to make friends. I'll do that. Trying my best. I really am. It's like, as soon as he leaves, color goes. And when he comes back, even if I'm mad at him and I'm hurt, as soon as he comes back, the color comes back, and it's hard. I spent my whole life living in black and white. There were moments of color, but it always faded. You know, it's dumb. I don't know what happened. Even last year. But a year and a half ago, like, I remember. If he heard I was walking home alone, he'd call or he'd text me and just make sure I was okay. Or he says at certain times that we worked together, like a year and a half ago, he'd think to himself, I really want to kiss her. And then all of it just went away. And that's what makes it hard. Is I don't know if it's gonna come back. Or if it's just gone forever. The person I knew for the majority of everything is not the person I know now. The person who used to text me just dumb memes. And then last year, just texted me out of the blue just to see what was up. Or the person who texted me crying and saying, I feel awful, I feel so worthless. I don't know where that person went, and sometimes I see him still. Just for like brief seconds, I see that person. And I want to grab and just pull it out. And I'm so hurt all the time. It's funny the way his ex made him feel back in August when I spoke to him every day is how he makes me feel now. I feel so worthless, unwanted, ruined, gross. And I remember last year he was crying and he's like, how could she do this to me? How could she have someone who would have given her everything? And how could she do this to me? And I wish I could cry and look at him and just say, you have someone who'd give you anything. How can you do this to me? But he likes to say that if people make us feel this way, it's because we want it to feel this way. And I want to look at him and say, no, you just don't want to live with the guilt that you did this to me. You don't want to have to live with the fact that you did it. Not me. You did it. You made me feel worthless. You did it. my last relationship, I think if I think back on it, maybe the whole reason he reached out to me was because he knew I had feelings for him, and he knew if he did, he could. I don't know. A part of me just wonders if, like, he just knew and he figured I can use this and I can feel better and it will destroy everything she had, but I will feel better. And he'd say no, that make him a monster. But the person he is now is a monster. I still feel this way about him. Why is it that everybody says, they're like, everything I've read, everything I know is like, you find the person who sticks with you through all the awful shit you do to them, and you find that person, and that's the person. And I've gone through all the awful shit he put me through. And I know what it sounds like. I know what it sounds like. Oh, I stayed up so late some nights just talking to him, trying to make him feel better. Sometimes he cries. And he says he wants to be better than the person he was when he was with his ex. Not his last ex, but the one he still is in love with, I guess. I think next time I'm just gonna tell him and be like, you're not better. You were, but you've gone back. He was making really good progress, and now he's just gone back to being somebody who, even if he wants to say like, well, like, how, like, you're doing this to yourself. How does he not see himself hurting me like this and not choose to remove himself? He asked me today why I'm not staying at my parents' house for the night, and I don't know how to explain to him and be like, because it's my parents' house. I don't stay at my parents' house for the night. I have a home of my own. If you want to stay at your parents' house for the night, that means that this isn't your home. And you should just stay there. I don't know. I'm gonna go see my mom and dad soon. And I'm gonna keep watching this video on how Alinity is a piece of shit. Bye guys.